And it goes a little something like
Hello everyone, by the way, I am Nasruddin S. Nanyal. So let me explain and elaborate briefly what is infectious diseases. Most infectious agents that cause diseases are microscopic in size and thus are called microbes or microorganisms. The different groups of agents that cause disease are the bacteria, viruses, protozoa or protists, fungi, helminths or animals. Agents that cause infectious diseases can be transmitted in many ways. First, through the air. Second, through contaminated food or water. Third is through body fluids. Fourth is by direct contact with contaminated objects. And last is by animal vectors such as insects, birds, bats, and etc. So we can classify infectious diseases through by duration, by location, and by timing. Under the duration, we have the acute, chronic, latent. Acute means develops and runs its course quickly. Chronic develops more slowly and is usually less severe but may persist for a long, indefinite period of time. Latent, characterized by a period of no symptoms between outbreaks of illness. By location, under by location we have local and systematic. Local means confined to a specific area of the body. Systematic means a generalized illness that infects most of the body with pathogens distributed widely in tissues. And last is by timing. Under timing we have primary and secondary. Primary means initial infection in a previously healthy person. Secondary is infection that occurs in a person weakened by a primary infection. The following are the way to reduce the spread of infectious diseases. First, the vaccines. Second is antimicrobial drugs. Third is by practicing a good personal hygiene and sanitation. Next is protection against mosquitoes, and last is quarantine. The types of infectious diseases are communicable diseases, contagious diseases, and last is the non-communicable diseases. The phases of infectious diseases are, we have the incubation. In incubation, period occurs in an acute diseases after the initial entry of the pathogen into the host patient. It is during this time the pathogen begins multiplying in the host. Next, we have prodromal. During this stage, the pathogen continues to multiply and the host begins to experience a general signs and symptoms of illness, which typically result from activation of the immune system, such as fever, pain, soreness, swelling, or inflammation. Next, we have the clinical. In clinical, following the prodromal period is the period of illness during which the signs and symptoms of diseases are most obvious, specific, and severe. And next is decline, during which the number of pathogen or particles begin to decrease and the signs and symptoms of illness begin to decline. However, during the decline period, patients may become susceptible to developing secondary infections because their immune system have been weakened by the primary infection. And last are the recovery. The final period is known as the period of convalescence or the recovery phase. During this stage, the patient generally return to normal functions, although some diseases may inflict permanent damage that the body cannot fully repair.